Today, Rode announced their new Rode Wireless Go 3. It's a familiar looking device, but it packs more features than ever before. We have over 40 hours of onboard 32-bit float recording, which means you're probably never gonna be too loud or too low. It makes it nearly impossible to mess up your levels. Now, of course, we also have Rode's intelligent gain assist technology that we've been seeing in the majority of their microphones over the last few years, and it works really well. We do pretty much have the same design as the previous Rode Wireless Go's and the Rode Wireless Pro and the Rode Wireless Me. So I think this should be the last generation of this design. And we do have the same old reliable windshields, which are great. I have zero problems with these. And you could also pick up separately the charging case if you want to go that route and spend a little bit more money. And the good thing is these windshields fit in the charging case on the transmitters themselves. So really no reason to ever take these things off. Plus we have an input here for a lavalier microphone, and you could screw that in as well. If you have a screw-on lavalier mic, you can lock it in there so that way nobody could accidentally yank it out. Also, Rode is bringing a whole slew, if you're in Australia, that means a whole lot of colors for the Rode Wireless Go 3, and I mean a lot. They got red, you got yellow, you got green, you got white, you got gray, you got black, you got blue. You have the entire box of crayons for the new Go 3, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that are gonna put some of these colors to use. All right, let's have a little listen on what these microphones sound like here while we talk about today's sponsor, Artlist. Now, even though Artlist has a plan for everybody's needs, honestly, I think Max is just the way to go. Just max it out, get everything they have to offer, and you really don't ever have to look anywhere else for any other type of creator tools. And what's really great is they're having a holiday sale going on right now, which gives you 10% off their Artlist Max plan. And that Max plan is gonna give you access to the best royalty-free music in the world, so you can stop going on YouTube and typing in free royalty-free music that a million other people use before you. You don't wanna go that route, trust me on this one. And that music is available in stems, so you can select which parts of the song that you like specifically for your project, which is really great. I love stems. Every single type of sound effect on the planet that anytime I've ever typed in a sound effect, it comes right up. Farts, right away. Wet farts, big farts, little farts. They have high quality, high resolution stock footage that you can use however you want, which I've put to use many of time. Video templates, they even have LUTs to choose from. They have a whole LUT section, which I think is great. Plugins, and if you're a Premiere Pro user, they have an Artlist extension for you. Plus you have access to Artlist's AI voiceover, which has saved me professionally at least 6 times now I put it to use. It saved me and them money to have to go out and hire a professional voiceover actor. So if you're a content creator of any kind and you've ever considered picking up a subscription for Artlist, right now is the time to do it, because those holiday sales aren't gonna last long. So head on over there, use the link in the description below, and go get you a holiday sale 10% off for Artlist. Thank you, Artlist, for sponsoring today's video. Let's head outside and test out this mic a little bit more. All right, time for my least favorite test that I can possibly do on this channel, but I'm gonna keep doing it because I went out and I bought this nice expensive measurer. Now the Wireless Go 3 is rated for 260 meters, which is about 800 plus feet. Now I don't have 800 plus feet of distance behind me, I don't think, but this is about as far as we're gonna do, this big field. This is the most open line of sight, nothing blocking it. No interference, no wires, no wireless technology. I don't even have cell phone service where I am right now. So if I die out here, somebody please send help. Reset to 0 and start backing it up on them. Back it up on that ass. Little Hilsky here. We'll try to stay right in front of this camera. If you guys are wondering why I'm walking backwards, with all of these wireless microphones that I've tested out, once you get a certain distance, and it's usually within like 50 to 75 feet from your camera, once you turn your back between the transmitter and the receiver, it usually drops out. So like right here, we are at, let's bring it to an even number because I have OCD, 170 feet right here, which is a pretty good distance from my camera. I can't exactly see my camera clear as day right now. And even at this distance, if I turn my back to the camera, I'm probably gonna lose some connection. I might not, but let's try it. So now my back is fully turned to my camera. We'll walk about 270 feet. So here's an extra 100 feet from where I just started with my back turned to the receiver. When you're putting your body in between the transmitter and the receiver, you're bound to lose connection. It just is what it is. This is why we have 32-bit float, which actually I forgot to enable, so let's enable it right now. All right, here we are, 460 feet. 800 plus feet is just crazy. It's 530 feet, 610, 650 feet. And technically, we should be able to keep going, but I don't have any more room behind me. Now, we could also use the Go 3 on our mobile devices. I have it set up with my iPhone 16 Pro Max right now. We got a hell of a vlogging setup here. Go 3 receiver here, USB-C to the bottom of my iPhone. We have the wireless Numoa screen that is extremely viral on TikTok. I'll leave links to everything in this video in the description below, but it's a nice little vlogging setup. We got our Freewell variable ND filter here. Got our beautiful views behind us. Everything is looking good. Everything is sounding good. And the great thing is we have backup 32-bit float. The Go 3 probably wouldn't be my iPhone microphone. I mean, it's good to know that you can just buy one microphone and use it on your regular camera, use it wirelessly, record internally, and also use it on your smartphone. But for me personally, I would go with something more along the lines of the Rode Wireless Micro. Plug the little tiny receiver right into the bottom of the iPhone and you have great audio, and it's more of a smartphone microphone, but this works too. The only difference is if you go with the Micro over something like the Go 3, you're not gonna have internal 32-bit float recording. You're not gonna have any internal recording. So if something happens to the audio going straight into your footage, that's what you're stuck with. So when you look at it, the Wireless Go 3 is pretty much a Rode Wireless Pro minus the time code, and it allows you to kind of strip it down a little bit and save some money without maybe having to go with the charging case. You get this, where is it? You get this cool little USB-C charger that you plug one USB-C cord into, and it charges all 3 devices at the same time. I thought that was pretty creative, actually. I think if you were contemplating picking up the Rode Wireless Pro and still haven't yet, you might want to just go with the Go 3 and save some money, because you're probably just picking up the Rode Wireless Pro because of that amazing 32-bit float, which is now available in the Go 3. So just everything you need right there, 300 bucks. Not a bad deal. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Rode, for sending over the Go 3 for me to check out. And thank you, Artlist, for sponsoring today's video. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will talk to you guys next time. Solo!